two National League teams. It's the Philadelphia Phillies against the San Diego Padres. 2K Sports presents MLB 2K11.
2K Sports welcomes you. Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Glad to have you on board mid-April. Our starting pitcher for San Diego. Here's a look. And what is this Philadelphia lineup going to see from him today, Steve?
Well, it's a phenomenal lineup right here. That's why this outstanding right-hander is going to have to be on top of his game to be able to neutralize some of their big bats and get the outs he needs. He has to work ahead in the count or they'll make him pay.
This is how the Phillies are lining up. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, it doesn't matter if it's a right-hander or left-hander. Chase Utley handles them equally as well. And look, a lot of times they're lefty facing lefty. You want to try to keep that front shoulder, and Chase Utley's not adverse to letting one hit him so he can get on base for the guys behind him. Do anything he can to help his team win.
And we're going to see Hamilton here. Yeah, it was a loss last time for the Padres. So a losing series so far, first 2 of 4. Hoping to change the momentum here against the Phillies.
Well, taking a look at how this team's been playing, the home field advantage hasn't been doing them any favors over the last 10 games.
Starting out, first inning of baseball, 0-1. They are 4-10 over that stretch.
Yeah, and one win today will help them turn this thing around into a winning streak.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Out. One away now. Here we've got a moment. Let's quickly take a look at the Padres and their lineup on the field. Particular standouts here, John?
Well, the best fielder on the team is Adrian Gonzalez, and I don't care who he's playing with. This guy can do a lot of things to help his team win. Even if he's not hitting, he can make plays in the infield. He loves diving for the balls. He's such an accurate thrower when pitchers are covering first base, and also when he's turning the 3-6-3 double play.
Base is empty, 1 out. The pitch. And that's taken for a strike. He bunts the ball. Perry.
Now here's where the Philadelphia Phillies sit early on in the season in the National League. 3rd in stolen bases, 6th in batting average, and they're in the top 10 in the team batting average with runners in scoring position. That's a real asset for any team. When you get runners in scoring position, hit the clutch and drive them in.
And it's Chase Utley now. Last year, just 1 for 11 off the Padres on the road.
Well, this is what you want. You've got speed on first base, tie ball game.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, I followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
Schmidt at the plate. Two outs and a man on first. Cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, good movement on that cutter. He had him way out on his front foot.
He deals. Ball. And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. Slider just off the black that time. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Swings on that fastball, misses it. 2-2.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
That one goes foul. 2-2 pitch. Cutter just about froze him, but it's full now.
This cut fastball is a very effective pitch for this guy because it allows him to set up all of his other pitches.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul.
Well, this is a great at-bat right here, and you see that the seventh pitch of this at-bat makes a great pitch on the hitter, just foul tips it. Now we have a greater battle going.
No throw. He goes in standing up. The 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. So it'll be the San Diego Padres, bottom of the first. Our starting pitcher for Philadelphia. Steve, what's he looking for? What's he thinking about here against the San Diego lineup?
This lineup should not be much of a problem for this righty on the mound today. He has some of the best stuff in the game, one of the elite pitchers. He should be able to go through them easily and retire outs.
Here's the 1-0. And this is below the knees. Ball 2.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
After another ball right there, the batter's at the full advantage. 3-0 count. I'm turning him loose right here.
Swing liner back up the middle. And he's on. That's a nice way to jumpstart your offense. And now we've got a moment to look at the lineup for the Padres. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand up?
Well, you look at a pure swing of Adrian Gonzalez, and it's one of the best in the game. Can produce a lot of different things as far as average, as far as power, and the way he goes about and carries himself with a gold glove manner at first base. I mean, this is one of the best players in baseball.
And here's the defensive alignment for the Phillies. And John, how about individual factors out there?
Well, Jimmy Rollins has been doing it for a long time at the shortstop position, and he doesn't seem to be slowing down any time at all. Still possesses one of the strongest throwing arms and one of the most accurate throwing arms for any infielder in baseball.
Runner on first. Fastball in there, 0-1.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
The pitch. Swing and a hot shot. It's picked up. There's Rollins for 1. And there's 2, a double play.
You have to love great defense. I mean, it's an unbelievable effort right there and a way to pick your team up in a critical situation.
And it gets the fans into the game, too. I think fans love D. Now a look at the standings in the Western Division as we get through the first month of the season. It's brought to you by State Farm. D-backs in first place. In the second spot, it's the Dodgers. Rockies in the third spot. It's the Giants in fourth. And rounding out the list, the Padres. Base is empty with 2 outs. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses with that fastball.
Well, great movement on that two-seamer right there. Had him way out on his front foot.
Here's the pitch. Missed badly with the fastball there, 1-1. The 1-1. Hit in the air to left center. That should be a base hit.
And a chance here to check out how the Padres ranked in the National League last year. Second in stolen bases, 5th in hitting with runners in scoring position. And, well, the home run numbers just weren't quite stacking up with some of the other clubs around, really showing that they had to manufacture runs and not get their offense from power.
Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball misses badly that time, 1-0. numbers, career matchup, 350 against the Phillies.
Right.
1-0 delivery is a fastball in there. 1-1.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that four-seamer down and away.
Swung and a fly ball. It is foul and just that close to being a homer. The 1-2 pitch. Good patience. Adrian Gonzalez. The count is even. Pitch out. Nothing doing though. Gonzalez digging in. Here's the pitch. And on that one, he's not going to get the call, so he will issue the walk.
Well, the pitcher's got to get his radar back in the strike zone right now if he wants to continue through this inning. Here's a look back to last season and the year that Adrian Gonzalez had. 3rd in walks, 4th in batting average with runners in scoring position, and he was also ranked in the top 5 in on-base percentage, a real asset for his team to give his team a chance to score runs and have the run producers drive them in.
2 men on and 2 men out. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Throws to second. That'll be a force out and the 3rd out. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Nothing done for either side thus far here in San Diego. Middle of the lineup, due up. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And in the batter's box, it's Allen. Too low on that one for a ball. 1-0.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. In time for the out.
Oh, we've got a moment to take a look at the Philadelphia Phillies last year. Let's see how they ranked. 2nd in runs scored, 4th in triples, and they also utilized the stolen base. In the top 5 in stolen bases in the league, they understand that they just can't wait for the long ball or the extra base hit. Sometimes you have to make things happen, and they did it with a stolen base.
Base is empty with 1 away. Here's the pitch. Slider just misses. 1-0.
Well, we all looked at the Padres in 2010 as a very different team. Unfortunately for them, the National League East didn't think they were much different at all. They did not fare very well against the East.
The 1-0 pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out. And when you're the Padres and you miss the postseason by just that much, you look at this East record of 16 and 18 and go, odds.
You know, it's interesting. A lot of the West Coast teams, American League and National League, seem to struggle against the Eastern Division. I think sometimes those road trips from coast to coast took a toll on them.
Two outs, base is empty. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Well, any hitting coach will tell you can't hit that good high fastball, especially if it's out of the strike zone. It's a pitch you have to lay off of, make him bring it down to give yourself a chance.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And Rollins lets it go outside for a ball. He had a very solid .385 average last year against the Padres. The 2-0 pitch, and he comes back with a cutter for a called strike. 2-1.
Well, that cut fastball away. It looks like it's coming down the heart of the plate. Runs to the outside corner. It tends to turn into a pop-up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss by Rollins. Count is knotted up.
Well, anytime you can spot your slider down in the strike zone, you're going to have a lot of success in the game. And I tell you what, any hitter will tell you, anytime that slider's down in the zone, it's almost impossible to hit.
Fastball well off the mark, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you watch how the hitter reacted to that. He had thoughts about chasing that pitch, but at the last second decided to lay off of it.
The 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Shutout underway here at Petco Park. Sheffield into the batter's box. He's going to start the second for the home team. Here's the pitch. Smash towards the middle. Rollins picks it up. And that sets down Sheffield.
Taking a look around the National League this year. Let's see where the San Diego Padres sit right now. 7th in triples, 7th in ERA, and they're ranked in the top 10 in home runs. So power, a big part of their offense and how they score runs.
Number 8 spot in the lineup. First year, rookie year for him. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, liner to right. That one gets through for a base hit.
Well, 1 out and a man on first base. That big single right there gives them a couple outs to work with to see if they can push him across the board.
Kennedy at the plate. One down, runner at first. Pitch out. Nothing was on, though. Ready with a 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch. Just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of. That hard fastball away.
And that one misses outside, ball 3.
A good action on that pitch running away, but it's a ball you have to get down to the zone. Don't throw it up.
Here it comes, 3-0. And he heads down to first base. That's ball 4.
That's good plate discipline by the hitter right now. Good pitch recognition, laying off the ball out of the zone.
And there's going to be more tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be the Red Sox on the road. They find themselves at Angels Stadium of Anaheim to face the Angels. Going to be a live broadcast starting at 3:30 Eastern.
Now looking forward to that. That's going to be some kind of matchup, Gary. Good ball game.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1. The 1-0 now. 1-0 pitch is a fastball high, 2-0. Swing and a shot to third. That's 1 out. And 2. They got both of them that time. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Nothing done for either side thus far here in San Diego. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. Ashburn into the batter's box. He's going to start the third here. Here's the delivery. Ball. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Hot shot towards the hole. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
A great play at third base right there. What an arm this guy has as he rifles it across the field.
Now the State Farm leaderboard. Look at those teams who had the highest average last year. Number 1, the Reds. The Cardinals in second. In third, the Rockies. Fourth, the Brewers. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
When you watch this team today, one of the top hitting teams in all of baseball last year, you can't get frustrated as a pitcher pitching against them because they are going to get base hits, but you're going to have to bear down, and if you're going to beat them, you better hope you're getting a lot of double play balls because there's always going to be guys on base.
Low for a ball, 1-1.
If you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Swing and a drive, deep left center. No problem with that one. And we're going to see Hamilton here. And he steals off and he gets away with it. He's one of the league's best. Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Looked like the cutter that time for a called strike.
Well, I tell you, with this kind of speed, he really can't impact the game, and it's something the pitchers and catchers really need to keep an eye on the bases.
On the way. 0-1 is a pound ball. That falls in for a called strike.
The deception is critical in the palm ball. You throw it like a fastball, but the grip slows the pitch down. He gets the strike down in the zone.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. And that's a base hit. Gets down in front of him. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Padres. 1 game left with Philly. That's tomorrow. Following that, they have to deal with Chipper Jones. The Braves come to town. Boy, there's some great competition in that set of games. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Following that, a division rivalry. They'll face the Dodgers, a team that will definitely give them a competitive series. Sixth slide up at the plate again. He had a single in his last time up. A runner on first with 2 outs. First pitch, smacked that one. He got it right up the middle. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Still unable to score. Philadelphia still 0. Finley at the plate. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the 3rd. And here's the first one. That one's going to be outside. Ball 1.
A great movement on that two-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
Here's the 1-0. A smash between short and third. Schmidt will make the play.
Gary, I tell you what, I think he caught that one in self-defense. He couldn't even move. He had to just get the glove up.
Gwynn at the plate. We'll get another shot after hitting into that double play last time up. 1 out, bases empty. The first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0. On the way. Fastball low. 2-0. Swing, and that one hit Hamilton. That's 2 gone. And the upcoming schedule for the Phillies. They'll wrap up this series with San Diego tomorrow. They head to yet another venue. The Arizona Diamondbacks will be hosting. That'll be a 3-game series. After that, they attempt to repeat their recent history. The New York Mets. Wins will not come easy over the next stretch of games. Winfield at the plate. He's 1 for 1 so far. Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Good pitch as he's late on that one. 0-1.
Well, you have to be ready for something hard, and this guy wasn't anticipating it. That's why he was late on that two-seam fastball.
The pitch. Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Nothing doing here in this half inning. Nothing done for either side thus far here in San Diego. Chase Utley leading it off. His batting average .306 lifetime against the Padres. First pitch on the way to Utley. Yow, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. The 1-0 now. And he takes a strike on that fastball. 1-1.
Well, they've got a couple of hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going. And the second time through the lineup, maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
The 1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Two-one pitch. Ground ball. And that's going to be a base hit for Utley.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
Our State Farm leaderboard recapping the teams that led the way in extra base hits last year. Number 1, the D-backs. 2nd, the Reds. 3rd spot, the Brewers. The Rockies 4th. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
Well, anytime you have a whole team of guys who can hit for extra bases, it makes the defense spread out so much, and it gives you room to do other things. This team is great at it, one of the best in the league last year, just hitting the balls in gaps, hitting the ball over the wall, and that's why they score so many runs, because they're always in scoring position.
First pitch was a strike. 0-1 now.
A good 4-seam fastball right there. You have to know yourself. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Better off to take it.
The pitch. Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2. Got him on the splitter. 1 away.
Well, that's what you want, is efficiency. You always want to try to retire a hitter on 3 pitches or less. If you can get it with the strikeout, you'll take that too.
And in the batter's box, it's Allen. Grounded out last time. Runner at first with 1 down. First pitch to him. And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike 1.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to second for 1. And there's the second out of double play. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. And so we're still waiting for some offense here in San Diego. And Adrian Gonzalez to lead it off. Last year, .393 against the Phillies. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. As he drops back and puts it away. Here's how the Eastern Division race is looking as April winds down, courtesy of State Farm. First place, the Marlins. Second place, the Phillies. It's the Mets in third. Fourth place, the Braves. And the bottom dwellers, the Washington Nationals. It's going to be Giles. 0 for 1 thus far. One out, nobody on. And the first pitch. That catches the outer part of the plate for a strike.
When you can spot your four-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
And here's the pitch. That one is going to miss. Low for a ball. 1-1.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
Swing and a miss on that curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hard grounded to short. Rollins picks it up. And that sets down Giles.
Routine ground ball to short. He makes it look routine. Retires another.
Sheffield into the batter's box. Grounded out his last time up. Two outs and nobody on. Swung on and ripped towards second. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. Nothing done for either side thus far here in San Diego. Due up 6, 7, 8 in the lineup. Up again now, the number 5 spot. And I'll tell you, everybody, Steve, I think notices when he gets to the plate, the attention deficit disorder just sort of goes away. First pitch is a slider in there. 0-1.
Look, Gary, guys like this, you want to come out to batting practice and watch them hit. They put on a show. I mean, he's got such power.
Here it comes. Lays off the cutter. Good pitch, but it's 1-1.
But Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game, and they're going to have to give themselves more opportunities to see if they can't come up with that big base hit. That's just not enough offense.
Strike 2. 1-1 delivery. A fastball taken for a strike. 1-2.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting his spots and with great velocity.
Here's the pitch. A line drive towards the hole. In there for a base hit. They just couldn't catch it. And that's going to bring Jimmy Rollins to the plate. Look at the teams who led the league in slugging last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Reds. The Rockies in second. In third, the Brewers. Fourth, D-backs. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
Well, slugging percentage plays a key part in any team's offense, and this team was one of the best in the league last year at doing that. They seem to hit for extra bases. You know, everyone says, well, they get on second base a lot, they score runs, but also they drive in a ton of runs with all those extra base hits that they get. That's why their slugging percentage is so high and why they're so successful.
On the base pass, number 2 in steals in the ball club. And 2. They got both of them that time. Always looking for that friend of a pitcher. They wanted that ground ball and got it.
Now they threw it around the horn to get the double play. Nice turn by the second baseman.
Ashburn into the batter's box. Grounded out his last time through. Two outs, bases empty. Now the first pitch. Strike 1. The pitch hit hard to second. Loretta throws to first in time. That's 3 down. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Shutout baseball in San Diego. And if you've just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. That swung on and flied to right. 1 away. Kennedy at the plate. Drew a walk his last time. Nobody on base, 1 away. He delivers. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1. Swings on the 0-1 pitch. Can't hit it. Strike 2. Smash towards the hole. Played by Utley. And Kennedy is retired.
Oh, he just makes every ground ball to the right side look routine. He scoops up another one and sends him back to the dugout.
It's Loretta at the plate. He hit into a double play his last time. Base is empty and 2 down. And the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Alexander. And the throw is in the dirt. Scooped out nicely for the out. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. Nothing done for either side thus far here in San Diego. And it rolls around to the top again. He's going to get us started here in the 6th. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
They need more offense right now, Gary. I mean, only leaving 2 runners on base. We're moving through the middle part of this game, heading into the later part of the game. I mean, they need to give themselves some opportunities to score runs. Patience at the plate. Get somebody on.
This is that fastball already 0-2. This one swung on, hit down the line and right. And in there, at least for a single as it gets down.
Now, he has no business swinging at this 0-2 pitch. It's out of the strike zone, but he's thinking, I have to protect. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
And that pitch was really away. I mean, that's a ball. And we're going to see Hamilton here. And the National League pitchers have to deal with him on the base paths. He's near the top in steals. A runner on first, no outs. Here's the pitch. They set up away. Cutter misses. 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Cutter just off the black, and he falls behind 2-0. He lays off on that one below the knees. 3-0 now.
Good action on that cut fastball down in the zone. Hitter just laid off.
Cut fastball taking all the way. 3-1.
Clearly the hitter had the take sign on right there. He was taking all the way.
Cutter is swung on and missed. 3-2.
Well, he throws his cut fastball hard, and it has that good movement. He still gets that up in the zone, is able to blow it by him at the letters.
The 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 away.
Well, that's painting the black right there. He just throws it to the outside corner, exactly where they wanted to get the punch out.
And the first baseman in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. One down, runner at first. First pitch, here it comes. And he tries to get one down. Perry. And he gets in there, no problem. This a great situation for some offense.
Well, this was a sacrifice situation, but the defense just didn't react properly once the ball was on the ground. Now everybody's safe.
And Chase Utley to bat. He's the leader in home runs and RBIs on the ball club. One out with runners at first and second. Here's the delivery. Fastball runs inside. 1-0.
Well, he's getting the job done this year, no question about it. Such production, so consistent.
The 1-0 pitch. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. 2 away. With that, they'll hold the runners at first and second.
Well, he keeps the runners right where they are, so now he's just an out away from working his way out of danger and keeping this game tied.
Two down. Runners at first and second. Now the first pitch. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
At the belt, the 1-0. And that's nowhere close, and it's 2-0. Pitch taken for a strike by Schmidt. Comes set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch, a bullet taken for a called strike 2.
Now 2 strikes on the hitter. They're a strike away from getting out of this jam with the game still tied.
The 2-2 pitch. Started to commit, called strike 2-2. Just barely. He did hold up. He survives. Call made at first. Spins, throws back to second. Rings him up. Steve, we got 3 innings left to go in this ball game. He's got the shutout going. We'll see whether or not he's got enough to go through.
Well, it's a fantastic effort so far. Now it comes down to heart. Does he have the heart to finish it off?
So they're shut down again. That's 6 shutout innings so far. Nothing done for either side thus far here in San Diego. Finley in the box. He'll lead it off. Home half. We're in the 6th. And here's the first one. Right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that's a hitter's pitch right there. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. He didn't swing. Swing the bat. Come on.
He deals. Second pitch, waves at the fastball, and suddenly it's strike 2. Fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out.
Check out the movement on this on K-Cam. It clocks in at 85 miles per hour.
So with 2 strikes, you got to protect. You can't just look at that pitch go down the middle.
Johnny, he certainly wasn't expecting another fastball there.
Well, that's the problem. You can adjust to off speed, but if you look for something slow and get a heater, you're done.
1 out, bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Ball. Fastball misses away, 1-0. The 1-0 now. Down and away for ball 2. Fastball can't catch the corner. He's behind 3-0.
A great movement on that two-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
That misses ball 4. That is a guy you do not want to put on base.
Off the plate outside. He's missed on 4 straight. He's got to bring it back in the zone.
Winfield at the plate.
Look here, with that walk, they put the go-ahead run on base with 1 out in this inning. You've got to be careful right here. Try to get a double play ball.
1 out. Runner on at first. The first pitch. Swings on that first pitch. Misses the fastball. 0-1. And Steve, you wonder here what he was thinking. Maybe a little too fine just because he had an opportunity to be ahead.
Well, that's what it was. Trying to be a little too perfect on the corners. Be aggressive. Work ahead in the count. But keep it in the ballpark.
That's upstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch. Fastball. That's going to be low. 2-1.
Well, it's not going to surprise you at all if they put the runner in motion. Good speed on the bases. Ahead in the count. Great time to make something happen.
The 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss at the heater. We're even at 2. Swing, hot shot, and there's 1. Over to first, he is safe. Almost a double play, not quite enough time. Diving play, boy, does that help a pitcher out.
I'll tell you, he's leaving everything on the field. Full body extension.
Now Adrian Gonzalez batting with a runner on first. Second highest average on the ball club. And Gonzalez settles in for his AB. First pitch. And that'll put Gonzalez on first. A terrific opportunity here for San Diego.
One thing they know they can count on in this lineup is his bat. He has been so consistently good. You want your hitters to go with the pitch. Don't try to force things. The ball's away. He drives it away.
Use the whole part of that plate and the whole part of that bat. He did.
Kids, you want to learn how to hit? That's how you do it.
2 men on and 2 men out. Here's the first pitch to Giles. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Now 2 strikes on the hitter. They're a strike away from getting out of this jam with the game still tied.
Got him. And he has just been magnificent through 6. Still got outs to get, Steve, but he's in this one.
Now, Gary, he's got his great stuff and his great location.
And in the batter's box, it's Allen. He'll lead off the 7th inning. First pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And he makes the catch. 1 down.
Well, no runs so far, and he's been able to make every pitch he needs to neutralize some of these big bats. Getting the job done. He looks like he's feeling good.
And the lineups with the most home runs around the league last year, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Reds. 2nd, the Brewers. 3rd, the D-backs. The Rockies 4th. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
We see so many games won with one swing of the bat, and this team last year was one of the best at hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You make a mistake, they will make you pay. The bottom line is, though, there's no one in this lineup that you think is going to be an easy out because they can all take you out.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing, line drive, center field, and he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
Well, you're going to have to keep a close eye on this guy on first base. Pay a lot of attention to him because you know he more than likely has the green light. He can go at any time.
Here's Jimmy Rollins. One out, man on first. Pitch on the way. Cutter misses badly. 1-0.
Well, what an outstanding effort by the pitcher today. I mean, he has just been on top of his game, making the pitches, and offensively, they just have not been able to back hits up with other hits to mount a rally. They've been held scoreless here today.
Lost the grip on that splitter, and it's 2-0. Now with 3 balls here, Rollins can decide just what he wants to do on this next pitch.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
And now Rollins has the 3-1 count. Popped into foul territory down the left side. Had a look at that one, but can't come up with it. Grounded to Gonzalez.
Well, you're not going to find a whole lot of guys who like that pitch up and in, but here's one of the exceptions right here. He got one up and in, and he drove it.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. And the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
He delivers. And that misses high and away. That'll even the count at 1.
Well, the starting pitcher right now is over 80 pitches, and this is a time when the manager and the pitching coach have to keep an eye and see if his velocity is dropping. If it is, you might want to think about getting him out.
1-1 pitch, slider, taken for a strike, 1-2.
Well, the backdoor breaking ball right there. They set up away and executed the pitch perfectly.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. This one's grounded near third, foul. And that's another foul ball.
Well, the pitcher's got to think now, boy, what can I do to get this guy out? I just threw a great pitch on the outside part of the plate, and he just got enough of it to foul it off. Now you got to work.
Rung him up. Strike 3. Count that one as K.
Well, and a key strikeout in this game. This might be the deciding factor on who wins this game. Runner in scoring position, a tight game, and he gets the strikeout.
That was a battle at the plate. 7 pitches here late in the ballgame to get that out.
Well, the hitter saw everything, and you would think as you see more pitches, you have a better chance of putting a ball in play. Couldn't get it done.
And here's the first one. Too far outside, 1-0.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
Here's the 1-0. Now swinging a shot toward second. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. And a frustrated lineup indeed. That's now 7 shutout innings. Nothing done for either side thus far here in San Diego. Looking to the lineup, 6, 7, 8 hitters on their way to the plate. Sheffield into the batter's box. Grounded out last time. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive deep right field. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away.
Well, big out right there. And listen, he's on his way to a shutout right now. They've not been able to muster much against him. But this is critical time of the game. He's getting a little fatigued, and they've seen him a couple times already. He's got to make his pitch.
Base is empty, 1 out. The pitch. Swing and lined up the middle. And that is in there. The go-ahead run on base.
Well, this guy's got a lot of speed over there at first base, and it's not going to be surprised to see him off and running to try to steal this base.
Let's take a look at the teams who led in stolen bases last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Mets. 2nd, the Padres. The Nationals 3rd. 4th, the Phillies. It's the Astros, number 5.
Well, you talk about a game that could take a long time. This might be it. Anytime you have guys who can steal bases, the game just seems to slow down. That's what kind of pressure they put on the opposition. But both of these teams have the ability to steal bases. They were 2 of the best at it in the league last.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And it drops, the base hit.
Well, what a great call by the catcher to throw that pitch up and away, and the pitcher executed the pitch. Problem was, it was a better piece of hitting. He showed great discipline just to put that ball in play.
One out with runners at first and second. He deals. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Ready with a 1-0. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Bases are loaded here with only 1 away. And he's breaking for the plate. Drops down a bunt. And he's got it. And he's in there. What a daring steal of home plate. You will not see that very often. And he scores. And this scoreless game is no longer a 1-0 lead.
Good hitters just thrive in situations like this.
Yeah, Steve, you get that feeling right now. This offense is not going to be stopped. They've got themselves a lead late.
Well, they were given an opening, and they took it. And now they have a lead late in the game.
Here's the first pitch. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1. Steve, we'll keep an eye on the bullpen. We'll expect to see that closer getting up and getting ready to come into the ball game.
Well, that's right, but you want to give your closers some insurance. Give them some margin for error. So look for this guy to try to come up with a big hit to tack on to this lead.
Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. Foul fastball. Now the count 1-2. One-two pitch coming, and this is bounced foul to the left side. Here's the delivery. Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. Quite a game being thrown by these pitchers. Finally someone able to plate one. San Diego's on in front, 1-0. And we're going to see Hamilton here. He'll lead it off here, inning number 8. And Heath Bell is the pitcher. They've decided it's time to hit up the middle. Oh, man, was that close. That was right back at him. Somehow he got out of the way.
Well, good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
Cleanup man in the box again. 2 for 3 thus far. Hamilton's your runner at first base. First pitch to him. First pitch inside with a fastball, ball 1.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
And Hamilton takes off. He is safe at second base. The 1-1. 1-1. Curveball misses. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner to right center. One away. That will hold the runner at second. State Farm leaderboard. Look at the teams with the most runs produced from last year's season. Number 1, the Reds. Second, the Phillies. The Rockies third. Fourth, the Brewers. And number 5, the Braves rounded out.
Well, this is a pitcher's dream. When you have an offense like this on your side, you know you're going to get a ton of runs. You don't have to be so precise. You can let runs score because you know your offense is going to pick you up. The good thing about this team is they like to score runs. They like to score them early in the game. That gives your team a lot of confidence.
Ball. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Spins, checks him at second. Swing and a drive, deep left center. 2 down here in the inning. And he looks that runner back to second base.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
Schmidt at the plate. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. Hamilton's on at second. First pitch on the way. The pitch taken for a strike by Schmidt.
A nice four-seamer right there. That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
The pitch from Hoffman. Swing and a miss, and a ball off the inner edge. 0-2.
Well, they're a strike away right now from getting out of this jam and holding on to the lead.
Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2.
But if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
The 1-2 on its way. Fastball low for a ball. 2-2. Very close. Full 3-2.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
(3-2) on the way. And this one misses ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base.
Well, after a long, epic battle, this at-bat ends in a walk? Are you kidding me? Someone should have got struck out or someone should have got a hit, but the hitter will take the walk.
A chance to find out what these guys are made of right now, Gary. Well, that last at-bat could be the most critical at-bat in this game. A walk, good at-bat, now the go-ahead run on first base, Gary. They're going to have to keep close tabs on that runner at second base. The pitcher's going to have to make him stop in his lead. Because if he gets to third base, he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
It'll be Gonzalez to keep him near the bag. The 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to second. Loretta throws on to first. Side is retired. So they still can't buy a run. They've been held scoreless through 8. Still unable to score. Philadelphia still 0. Winfield at the plate. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning. And the first pitch. Ball. Fastball taken high. 1-0. The 1-0 now. Fouled off. Foul! He watches the 1-1 pitch, takes a fastball, strike 2.
I did not swing at that pitch. I mean, he throws you a fastball right down the middle. You got to be ready when you get your pitch to deliver.
1-2 pitch coming. Foul. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Can't catch that low outside corner. We're even at 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. And he gets that one down. His second hit. 2 for 4 today. League leaders in on-base percentage last year, courtesy of State Farm. Joey Votto, number 1. Second, Albert Pujols. Third is Prince Fielder. Adrian Gonzalez, 4th. And 5th best, Matt Holliday.
Boy, a tough group of hitters right here to pitch to. They battle, they scratch, they claw, they find a way to get on base, and they really wear down the opposing pitcher.
Runner on first base, nobody out. Oh, he's running, taking off for second. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. And he had a quick release to gun down the runner.
Lined right at the second baseman. Played by Utley. And he gets in there, no contest. Oh, and he can't come up with it. It's going to be Giles. Struck out swinging last time. It's going to be Giles. Struck out swinging his last time up. One down, runner at first. First pitch on the way. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first, side is retired. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. And it'll be the Phillies.
Now, Gary, we've had quite a game leading up to this moment, and this could be the defining moment.
What he's trying to do at the plate here in the last inning is get this ball game tied up.
Now, Gary, the key is to not let him get on base. Clearly, he doesn't want to give up a home run, but he wants to keep him off base and keep the tying run from coming to the plate.
Hoffman delivers the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Fastball called strike 2 and 1.
The pitcher showing that he can effectively throw strikes on the inside part of the plate. The hitter now has to make an adjustment, possibly opening up for that pitch next time.
The 2-1 offering. Fastball called strike 2.
Oh, that's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
Well, you're talking about a guy who's swinging a pretty hot bat right now. His third hit of this ball game, and it comes with nobody out in the inning.
Here's Jimmy Rollins. He's got 3 hits, 6 at-bats against Trevor Hoffman.
Gary, they're going to have to give him the green light at first base. He has good speed. They're down by a run. He's got to get in scoring position.
Rollins watches it for a ball. Pauses, and now the 1-0. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there.
Tough pitch to hit right here. When you run this fastball up and away, you have to elevate your swing to get on top of it. He ends up taking the pitch.
Hit up the middle, and he'll try to make the play.
He's out.
1, and that's 2. A double play.
But Gary, we talk a lot about how important defense is to a team's success. That's living proof right there.
And you keep this one in mind because it's an inning offensively that didn't happen.
This is how stars get made, delivering in these sorts of moments.
It is the last inning. Pitcher staring in a very tight situation.
Gary, both these guys clearly recognize the magnitude of this situation. One swing of the bat ties it up. The pitcher's going to try to make his best pitch.
Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
And it's time to present the Player of the Game award.
Well, every time a pitcher takes the mound, he'd love to be able to finish the game, Gary, but you know, he can't complain about this one. He pitched absolutely outstanding. Turn it over to the bullpen, but the most important thing is they got the win, and this is something he can build on for the future.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
So for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.